It's fine. We can have twins as 4 horsemen. Anyways. Looks like we have Fade starting off pretty strong here. Already getting EarlofM up to 37% and on stage. But
if I remember correctly, though, that EarlofM has a positive record, or had like he's usually won almost all the games that he plays against Fade. But then as of recent, Fade has been catching the upper hand on him, so I'm really interested on this one.
Yeah, no, that will be an interesting one. And we saw how Fade was in the advantage earlier, and now we see EarlofM getting Fade only up to 99%.
Hey, man. Sometimes, man, Bayonetta loves that rage.
Yeah, you know for sure. But, I mean, it's still one of those high-risk, high-reward things. You need to, like, make sure you play this as safely as possible when you want to take advantage of that rage. Did you see that small slide off the ledge? If he got that fair,
I was so... Wow. It was sexy.
But, I mean, fair's not good enough for a forward smash. Forward smash takes some stocks.
I'm just surprised, man. He does not go for a lot of smashes, but when he does, you know they're going to hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, here we go. Just Fade? Or, sorry, not EarlofM definitely just going in.
He must use a lot of it. He must have used a lot of which time, because that was like no time right there.
Yeah, no, I think maybe Fade was looking for out contending my sense. Cross limit slash. Anyways, I think Fade was looking a lot for like his witch time, but unfortunately just due to the starting lag of witch time, maybe not able to get those reads he really wanted. And so because of that, EarlofM was able to take that advantage and take game 1.
Yeah. So, I was also kind of confused, considering that Fade does not play Diddy. I was kind of confused for a little bit.
I'm not looking up there. we don't need to look up there.
We don't need to look up there.
Dude,
we
just
have
need
eyes.
the commentators.
That's
and
true.
Just
that is true. That is true. I'm just being a jerk for a little bit.
Anyways, this is the stream runner aside. We're going into game 2.
Game on Smashville, dude. 8th game straight.
It's a good stage. Leave it alone.
What I'm saying, we need more music, more hype music, man.
I got you. Okay. I'm done. So, much like last game, we're seeing EarlofM being the advantage a lot sooner. Or sorry, in a very early game of oh wait, wasn't it Fade? Disregard.
Real talk, I've been hearing more Bayonetta slowly say this, that Cloud actually may beat Bayonetta.
I think it could. I definitely think it really depends on the neutral and spacing of both players.
Yeah.
That's what. So, in my personal opinion, I said this earlier on stream, was that I believe them to be tied for first place. Good. I want to say that was SCR or just straight up DI from the hits.
It also could have been the fact that it could have also just been the very fact that the platform was moving away.
And with that, Wish is going to get EarlofM there and go to the stock 2.
Interesting. He just went for a dash attack Rob.
Back to you in the studio.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm liking what Fade is adjusting here. Like, he's catching a lot of EarlofM's options out of the out of hits, just in general. Not really out of shields, just kind of like, oh, I hit you with this, and I believe you're gonna do this. Oh, I caught you.
I caught you, fam.
No, just get in the bait.
Oh, no damage on that. Okay.
I like how Fade is abusing the witch twist. He's abusing the witch twist, his hitbox, so well in getting into that advantage state, and even getting a 2-stock on that game too.
So after that strong start, Bayonetta brought it back straight hard. Just like, and this is exactly what people say, like, this is a volatile matchup. I don't like that word volatile, though. It really does diminish how the matchups are. Like, when
I agree.
So when people say volatile, I'm like, please explain. Please explain to me. I want to know.
So I definitely think this is more of a matchup where it's like, you either get, so it's kind of like a back and forth, and then when you're getting to those mid-high percents, it's a matter of, all right, do I get hit once and take my stock, or do I get hit once into a combo that's going to kill me?
Exactly.
It's very much like you would see, like, let's say, just a random idea, Ike versus, Mario. Mario with the Smash Ike with, his raw power. It's a very matter of, like, who can get the first hit. I see a lot of similarity in this matchup between Bayonetta and Cloud, It's just one happens to be combo-based and one happens to have a superpower.
Yeah, true. Superpower never, like, getting gimped, really, unless you play, like...
Which is ironically named Limit.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I really like the stage for both these characters, but I'm also scared, man, like, Rufio's and resets on this stage is for real here, man.
And speaking of just the absolute onslaught Fade is doing.
What did I say?
He's so good at just confirming on that. That was all from just a down tilt on the ground. Like,
yeah.
And it wasn't that like, you know, that was just to confirm, oh, you're dead because, you know, Bayonetta. Yeah. That was straight up, you know, he was able to catch EarlofM's like movement. And, you know, maybe EarlofM just wasn't able to DI the way he wanted to. And Fade just wasn't in favor.
But, you know, like, I have no worries for Cloud because I mean Cloud definitely has the power to bring this back, especially now that he's Super Instinct right now. Like definitely has the power to do that.
Yeah, just switch into his super suits.
Oh jeez.
And that super suit ain't gonna matter anymore.
Jeez. Fade has not. He's not for the play here. He's like he's just like I want this. I
like Fade adjustment. He saw game one what he did wrong. He was like, all right, I see what you're doing. Now this is, you know, he's just playing a better game. Yeah, he's playing very similarly. His style hasn't really changed at all. It's just the way he's playing his playstyle against this neutral. Against EarlofM's like, you know, okay, your Cloud's playing like this, back to Smash Roll. So, you know, he's like, all right, I'm making the adjustments, and now I'm playing these games with 2 stocks. Both games he took were 2 stocks.
Yeah, 2 stocks. So EarlofM is straight. He's the guy that goes straight balls to the wall aggressive. I'm like, I get you, but what if somebody who plays a character who can do that and match you, and if not do better, how are you gonna adjust?
Right, exactly. And I mean, Maui might see a little bit from EarlofM. I would assume that was missing.
That has to be, because he does not throw smashes.
Yeah, no, Fade's definitely not like one compared to Frosty, you know, as a Bayo to use smash attacks. He's definitely one to use like a down tilt to like up tilt combo or something like that. He's very more combo based as a Bayonetta player.
Yep. He's a tried and true Bayo. Like that's how I view him. He's like what a Bayonetta would want to be. Just like I know my combos, I know how to SDI, I know how to do that stuff. Right. Oh,
good catch from EarlofM. Not gonna take it, but definitely gets Fade into a really interesting position. You know, gets back onto the ledge safely, and you know, EarlofM's just gonna charge that limit back once again. It was just a really good hit. He got the percent he needed, and now with limit back online, you know, Fade's now just worried about his stock. He's worried about his life being taken.
Oh no, that's not it. Oh jeez, that's scary. Whoa, what was that? What type of air
great use of up tilt. We're seeing a lot of just uses of up tilt coming out from Fade, and it's definitely benefiting him a lot in this set.
I think EarlofM would really want to just close out the stock because of this. Right. That's exactly how like he wants to close out the stock.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's not like so much that EarlofM is overextending. It's just he's just unfortunately getting hit a lot by Fade. He's not finding the times that Fade is trying to come in and start really reading the hits that Fade wants to get these combos. Like that down tilt right there. He almost did it with a back air, and Fade was able to get a hit. But, I mean, back air's a good move. Back air can take stocks.
And back air, it's a nice back air.
I mean, you know, they call it Cloud Bear for a reason.
Yeah. Have you seen the hitbox animation for it? The interpolation of it? It's like super big, man. It's bigger than Ryu's.
Again, refrigerator.
Yeah. Anyway,
so back to the game. All right, we got Fade, you know, back again, doing these, you know, really deadly combos, and now EarlofM in kill percent is gonna use that limit weight and that rage to find his way back. And with these up air strings, it's not gonna be too hard for him.
Oh, he went for an unnecessary dash attack. I mean, granted, at this point, I don't think he can get roofioed, but I mean, I know he wanted to save his limit as long as possible now, but
and with EarlofM at 124% no limit, he's got to play very carefully. He's still being aggressive as well. What I find really interesting, this is his tournament stock, and maybe he wants to play the aggressive. It's maybe been working for him this whole tournament, but now he has to make that adjustment.
What was that? He's lucky that Fade was like really out of it, so he couldn't get that bear. But I mean, that's it.
You're talking about Bear, right?
Yeah.
So
Bayonetta can always get Bear. What am I saying? so I think the last 3 times Fade has taken it over EarlofM at this point.
Yeah. No, it was.
And they have a little bit of a
rivalry. You know.
I don't want to call it anything
low key rivalry.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, low key. Sure. Yeah, low key.
I mean, only us know. We all know. Yeah. We gotta spread it out.
Yeah. We can't
share the stream.
We can't be low key like that. But I mean, good. I mean, any content's good content. So if we have a rivalry that's not violent,
just leave it in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I've seen some violent rivalries that make no sense on